Well, hello, this is UOAbigail, and I would like to welcome you to our second episode using Etho's Modpack. And today we are going to do some exploring, try to locate some new food sources because, food is definitely going to be an issue, considering we have to eat 250 different food types before the old food types that we've eaten can be re-eaten. The other thing is, this is like the third time I've recorded this intro, because the first time I went exploring out in that general direction over there, and we got to a new section. I was traveling by boat, and we crashed. So when I came back, I went ahead and re-recorded the intro, and apparently my recording software wasn't working. So I had to reload that, so now I'm recording this intro. So I apologize for that. Also, I did wind up working a little bit on Tinker's Construct and Ender I.O. I made a sag mill, a Stirling generator, and an alloy smelter, and all of that was done, on camera, but it wasn't recording. So I apologize for that as well. Anyway, while we were out, we managed to gather one of these ground gardens, a tropical garden, and a stalk garden, and we went ahead and transplanted them over here. Hopefully they'll start spreading so that we can get some additional food types. But I'll go ahead and show you. We explored all the way out over to this section over here before we crashed. So I think I'm going to now explore in this direction, and I'm going to do that off camera just in case we crash again. So I'll be back with you in a bit. Well, we made it back. We went ahead and explored all the way up to there. There is some crazy terrain up in this area over here, or was it over here? One of the two. I think it was this one here. The terrain just goes almost to build limit, 256 almost, and it's just nothing but darkness up underneath of here. It was insane. But anyway, yes, we did make it back, and we found a gourd garden, which we went ahead and placed over here, and I went ahead and made the walnut sapling, and we wound up with some sakura saplings, and we wound up finding enough sheep to make a sleeping bag. So this way, whenever we go out again, we can actually sleep at night rather than having to spend the night floating around on the ocean waiting for daylight. So anyway, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and do some more gathering of some dirt, because we need to expand this area over here a bit more and then start building a structure of some kind, so that this way we can move our storage and stuff over here, and it will actually have a safe spot. And then we can rip this thing down and do some more work in this area here, maybe make a better garden. So I'm going to go ahead and make a tinker's shovel to work with, and then I'll make an extra tool station to take with me. So for that, we'll need the tool rod and the shovel head. And that makes us our shovel. And then all we'll need to do is just turn this into a tool station. And if I'm correct, this is all that's required. This might not be it, though. Nope, this is it. Okay, excellent. So that, and I'll need to take some cobblestone with me, and then we'll head out and start gathering some more dirt. Alrighty, well, we've expanded this area quite a bit now, and there's an area over here that needs to be lit. We'll eventually move these crops and stuff as we expand outward towards the edges, and that'll leave us room right in here to build a more permanent structure. You can see I've already started leveling this area out over here. We've still got a little bit more grass, or dirt here rather, and then of course the dirt that was used to make this hovel here. That'll be enough to expand this out quite a bit more. But I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera, and I'll be back with you in a bit. Alrighty, well, we've expanded this area out, and I went ahead and moved these crops over to this edge over here, and I've basically allocated 2 rows for each type of the minor crops, and then whenever we get into the grains, I've allocated larger sections, and I went ahead and transplanted most of the sugar cane over to here, and I've moved all of our storage into this area here. I'll probably wind up still doing some further expansion, and then I'll wind up moving this stuff out further out this way and then building an actual structure around it. Right now it's still pretty cramped. I mean, we could build a small structure here, but yeah, I think I want to go a little bit bigger before I do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over to there, and we're going to take down a little bit more of that in order to expand our platform over here. So yeah, we've got we don't have it on us actually. Is it here? Here it is, our tool station, and we'll take some cobblestone with us for repairs, and we'll head over there real quick and we'll start gathering up some of this dirt. Alrighty, well, we've expanded our area a little bit. I went ahead and added some dirt blocks down below so that we could keep water source blocks here. I've measured it out to where we can keep these fields. I think this will be the permanent location for these fields. So I went ahead and started expanding in this direction over here, and I'm thinking that we may go ahead and fill these in over here at some point and build our home in this section right here. So yeah, we're going to need to do some more mining before we do that though, because we need more stone types to work with. So I think I'm going to head back to our mines over there and see what all we can dig up. Alright, we are back, and we are currently smelting up some iron that we got. We also ran into a huge patch of limestone and some abyssal stone, and we actually managed to get some rutile ore, or rutile ore. I'm not sure exactly. I've never really encountered this before. So rotary craft. Impure molten titanium. Oh, that's for titanium. Oh, that's sweet. Alright, yeah. So we'll go back down there if I can locate the area again and mine some more of it, and maybe we'll find some more. But first thing I want to do though is get this iron smelted up, because we need some armor. Because yeah, and also we need to get some Glenn's gases pumps and stuff like that started, because I've run into some chlorine gas down there, which yeah, I'm not able to go any farther in that specific direction because of the chlorine gas, and we need to bottle that up somehow. I'll have to do some research on Glenn's gases. It's been so long since I messed with it, and the last time I did, it didn't really function the way I expected it to, so I kind of avoided it at that point. But I fully intend on exploring it as it is now. So anyway, I'm going to get going on that, and I'll be back with you in a bit. Alrighty, we are back again from mining out by where I found the limestone. I brought a whole bunch of limestone back, found some more rutile ore, or however it's pronounced, some more abyssal stone as well, and I am actually cooking up some smooth limestone because I like this texture. It's really nice. So I'm thinking about doing our walls, the main portion of our walls, out of it, because it kind of looks like it's a bone white or Navajo white, if you're familiar with paint. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to cook a bunch of this up, and we'll get started building out over here somewhere and start building us an actual house. So I'll go ahead and cook this up, and I'll be back with you in a bit. Alrighty, what I've got going on here, I'm laying down a foundation. I'm actually going to use a foundation this time around. It's a cobblestone foundation, and we'll have a stairway going up to the front door, and we'll probably go ahead and have a second layer on the outside of cobblestone, or possibly some other block type, and then we'll start with the smooth limestone after that. So I'm going to go ahead and the cobblestone that I have on me right now, this right here, this is all the cobblestone that I have currently, because everything else is currently being used in like the tool stations, and also over there in the mine shaft, the mining area. I have a couple of tool stations over there with some cobblestone in it as well. So we will have to do some more cobblestone mining, because I do not believe this will be enough to fill this. It'll be about maybe half. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and fill this up, and I'll do some more mining, and we'll fill up the rest of this. So I'll be back with you in a bit. Alrighty, I've got this platform completed. This is not going to be the actual floor. This is just the subflooring, the foundation, if you will. And I've made not only smooth limestone, but also limestone bricks. And I'm thinking I might want to do a layer around the bottom with these limestone bricks. And then on top of the limestone bricks, start with the smooth limestone to give it, you know, that kind of look. We'll go a little bit taller with this so you can get a better idea of what I'm talking about here. Actually, why don't I just do this? So it'll look kind of like that, except for that won't be there. I may do pillars or something with a different block texture, and yes, we've got a king slime up there. If he decides to drop down, we are toast. But yeah, anyway, there'll be a layer of flooring here, so you won't see those blocks there. Assume this will be wood of some kind, and our window will probably be at this level. We may do a floor to ceiling, I'm not sure yet, but yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and line this thing out and at least get the basic shape and get a staircase leading into here somewhere, and I will be back with you in a minute. Alrighty, now we have to decide what kind of flooring tiles we want to use. We've got these willow wood planks, we've got the Sakura, we've got jungle wood, we've got oak wood, oops, and then we've got spruce. And these are all the ones that we have thus far. Now the jungle wood we'll have a little bit more difficulty getting, because I just got the one and I don't even remember where I got it from. I'm thinking I got it when I explored way off in that direction over there from some random clump of trees. So yeah, I was originally thinking that this might look pretty good, but it looks a little pukey, I guess. That's a word. Like, yeah, no, it definitely not. The Sakura here matches pretty well color-wise. It's you know, pretty close in color. There's very little contrast, and I'm not sure that would be very good. The jungle wood looks really good. I'm sorry, but it does. It's got the darker highlights than this oak, without being too dark like the spruce. I don't know. If we want to go easy on the eyes, we would definitely go for a low contrast, and that would be the Sakura, which I've actually got the saplings for, so we can actually plant those. So we may wind up doing that. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do that. So I'll go ahead and grow a bunch of these, chop them down, and get this flooring in, and I will be back with you in a minute. Alrighty, well, I've gathered all of the planks that we're going to need. This should be enough. If not, I do have some more that I can turn into planks, but I figure 2 stacks ought to be, if not enough, darn close to enough. So we'll go ahead and get these placed in. Oops. I'll try doing this from down below here instead. Looks like I may have underestimated how many I would need. Maybe. Yeah, this is really jittery laggy. Haven't rebooted the computer in a while, so it looks like I may need one more stack. Yeah, maybe a little more. This one here. Nope, this one here. And we'll just turn those. That should be more than enough. Now I realize right now the walls look rather plain. They're all, you know, the texture's not broken up by anything else. We're going to be putting in some windows and some, probably something to border the windows as well. But I have not cooked up any glass yet, and I'm not going to be having that left open at this point. So let's get the last of these down. And of course, let's make a mess out of it. Chase that down. And clean these last little bits up. Yeah, I did switch over to flint tools rather than the stone ones. Now that we've got the sag mill, we can actually make as much flint as we need, as provided that we've got the gravel for it. So anyway, yeah, there we go. That's pretty well taken care of now. Now for the outside here, I was thinking that we may want to have our front door facing I think we get a better view over here. Wish that was a little more centered, but yeah, I think we'll have our front door right around here somewhere. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and actually make an opening there, and we'll put our first window right there. And then we'll leave a place for a border, a couple of there, and yeah, no, that's not going to work. Well, actually, we can go ahead and move the Tinker's tool set stuff. So yeah, all right. So if we seal this back up, grab those smooth limestone. And yeah, we'll do a floor to ceiling on the window here. So we'll go ahead and cook up a little bit of glass. You know, actually, I think I actually may have some. And I think we're just going to go ahead and go with the full blocks of glass for the time being, since this is basically a starter home. Do I have any? Quite clear glass. So I did have some cooked up. So I don't know if we want to go with the clear. We can put it in as clear glass for now. We can change it out later. At least this stuff doesn't destroy itself whenever you break it. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and move this. Go ahead and take this stuff out now. And we should have a door somewhere. Yep, there it is. And we'll place it there. And we will have to do a staircase leading up. But I think this is enough progress on this for today. We can do some more in the next episode. The sun's getting ready to go down, and I'm getting ready to eat some dinner. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I do look forward to seeing you in the next one. Until then, this is UOAbigail saying, have a great day.